this again because yesterday was crazy work. Oh, hold up. Ooh. Like I said, I'm about to go live on my TV so I can see it and make sure. Yeah, we gonna play that right now. This is so funny to me. Okay. Okay, it's working. Turn it. Turn it. I just gotta turn it down a little bit because I don't want that all up in the reading. But it's working. Turn it. Okay, receiving a message, wanting to come out, so let's do it. I don't have a plan for this one just because today it seems like all my plans have not gone the way I want them to. So I'm not going into this with a plan on what I want to do for a reading, okay? We just gonna see whatever comes out. Okay, yeah. I had to double check, make sure. Okay. I'm hearing one more thing. I need to cleanse my spirit. Let's play. Okay, okay. And yes, I have indigenous roots in case somebody wants to be on here and be like, you can't, he's white sage, blah, blah, blah. Both sides, honey, deep in it. Both sides, both Oh, that's a great piece out of here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep. Love it. It looks like half a butterfly wing though. I like that. It reminds me of the song One Wing by Jordan Sparks from the Sparkle movie. That song used to make me cry. Fly with one wing. I can't fly with one wing. Heaven help me. I cannot. No matter how hard I try, I can't. It's literally about going through some serious trials and tribulations and feeling stuck. Like, God, how can I do this? I kind of know what I'm doing, but I don't. That's again like the 1 foot in, 1 foot out, one wing, both wings. You can't really go anywhere. Like you're saying, if you can't fly with both wings, if one wing's broken, how are you gonna? Let me put it right here, actually. You're not stable, there's no stabilization. You're off balance, you can get up and then you fall real quick, you know? Hey. Okay, but let's just get into the reading. Let's do this. Again, I don't have a plan. I am doing great. What's up with it? A time to give rather than take. Let's get one more out. These will be like the overall main messages here. One more card come out, please. I was like, are those the same? One more card. And then surrender to the divine. Turn it. Okay. So these are the main energies in this reading, okay? Surrender to the divine and a time to give rather than take? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I can't hear myself, so I don't know if it's working. Hold up. Okay, yeah, it is. If you guys can hear it in the background, I apologize, but until I have like a real moderator who can tell me when the audio is working, when it ain't working, all that good stuff. I'm gonna do what I can with what I got. Message for the collective in this present moment. What is their message? I am bound to you. I am bound to you. Sweet love, trapped in love. Okay. You are drawn to somebody. But you got a wall up. It says obstacles are ahead, but I think this is you just having your guard up, okay? There's karma and lessons that came out here too. I think it's just because of the fact that that's what you experienced in the past. You don't want this thing to be another karmic. You don't want this thing to be another lesson. You don't want to have to take down this wall, just have to build it back up. The overall energy is hopes and wishes here, so sunflowers could be relevant for sure. Okay, yep, this is a tarot reading. Okay, what else? Dreaming of you came out on the back of that. Dreaming of you, thinking of you. Reminded me of this Kids Bop or children's choir song, honestly. Passionate romance, fire and desire. I believe doesn't Drake have a song called Fire and Desire? Am I tripping? I don't really listen to him like that, you know, for real. I used to. Big D, not the little one. Passionate romance. Thank you. Isn't it cool? I kind of want to paint it. Like, I want to paint the lips a certain color. I want to make the grill stand out a little more. But it's cool. Thanks. Okay. So we got passionate romance. Things are getting hot, which is probably why I was sweaty. Sweaty. I had to take the sweater off. Hiding the truth. Storm brewing. Taking a risk and unhealthy patterns. We are going to clarify this before I say anything else. They could be hiding, you or them could be hiding your emotions at this time. Literally, it's not like hiding anything crazy, but I literally just see you hiding your emotions because you don't want to show that you like this person. You don't want to like this person. It's like you do, but you don't want to like this person because you're like, I don't want to have to let my guard down. That's the unhealthy pattern here. Again, I'm not getting any like crazy energy, but if you know I'm talking about something else, take that how it applies. You also have the taking a risk card. So literally just going for it, just jumping in. Like in the movie Soul, when 22 was afraid to go into the real world. When it came time to jump, she was still afraid, but just actually went for it, you know? So it's kind of like you're at the ledge. Like obviously you want to, 22 wanted to become a new soul, but was just afraid to. But 22 did have, oh my gosh, excuse me, Joe with her to do it. So you could be having someone guide you through this, literally hold your hand with it, you know? I just had to give somebody earlier today a pep talk because they were going through a similar situation. Okay? So I could literally be like you being this to somebody else or somebody being this to you. What else? What the collective? That is a full moon too. Collaboration. You guys could work together, create together, learn from one another. Honestly, this could be a mentor teacher. This could be someone from your childhood friend, childhood lover, or it could be someone who brings out the playfulness in you. They have a childlike spirit. You both have a childlike spirit, actually, except one of you has gone through something to where you had to grow up quickly, okay? But whoever you are in this dynamic, if you are not the person that had to grow up quickly, you're going to be that person again to hold this person's hand and help them see something differently, experience something differently, and again just tap back into themselves and that childlike nature differently too. You could be connecting with rose quartz is what I heard, but mainly like flowers, like potting flowers. You could I almost said make bouquets. That's not what I was looking at. I think it was, but not at the same time. It was a specific plant or the lotus mudra. It looks like my crown though, huh? You see what I did there? So a mudra is what you can do. What was I about to say? I was talking about mudras. Either way, one of my favorite mudras to do. Hands, your pinkies and your thumbs come together and you breathe in, and then you curl your hands back in and blow it out. So you bring it back up like you're smelling the lotus and blowing it back out. That's something to help you come into mind, body, and spirit coherence, okay? If you need something to help you woo-saw, that's one of my favorites. What is this? Exactly. The card about balance, honey, stability. Being able to do multiple things and be multiple things at once and still be able to maintain a heart center. You know? You could do yoga. You're multifaceted for sure. You don't just stick in one area. Oh, again, I'm seeing the flower in here. She has a flower in her hand. That's cute. Okay, so the flowers, again, you work with plants. I heard jade, and I heard beads, Mulan, cornbread. Cupid's arrow, you could be a Sagittarius. Ring my bell, ring my bell. That song is relevant too. I just randomly feel like singing it. I heard X marks the spot. Wearing lots of green and reds. Those could be your favorite colors, or you just find yourself wearing them often. I'm hearing someone should start wearing these colors more often to bring in more prosperity and more love. I heard of warmth and healing. This house, the roof of the house is even red, so your house could be red. Like, oh, that's weird. I literally lived in a yellow house. I live in a blue one now. Like, it's not off the wall. I think the actual house in this picture is blue, so that's funny. And balance, you're not feeling grounded right now. A little scared, honestly, is what I'm getting. Queen of Swords. Baby. You said, with the Knight of Cups behind the deck, heartbreak, sadness, all that. Okay, so I'm laughing because you know how I said you're like closed off. Take it how it resonates. You or this person is super closed off. I'm laughing because behind them you can see people's heads chopped off and on a stake. And her eyes look like they're red, like she's been crying. So obviously she has feelings, but she's like, I feel like I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? There's something I had to do. So yeah, you are for sure guarded. Obviously not too closed off, but you like, I came with a weapon. I came prepared for battle just in case. That is funny. Okay, a time to give rather than take. It's a time to give love rather than take it. If you were someone who just let things come to you, or what am I trying to say? Not necessarily let things come to you, but you're like, I'm not gonna go after you. You're gonna have to come for me. They're like, no, you're gonna have to start putting in the effort. You're gonna have to start putting in that work. You're gonna have to start showing up too. Okay, it's your turn. King of Swords. This is someone whose word is bond. They mean what they say and say what they mean type-ish. I'm seeing some of you could be debating on whether you should cancel plans with this person if you have some already, or not see them because you feel like it's too good to be true. Like, again, the hopes and wishes card came out, so it's like, this is exactly what I wanted. They're showing up as exactly who they say they are, who they're telling you to be. They're honorable, they're trustworthy, truthful, faithful, all that and some. But because of your past, you're just like, last time I thought it was too good to be true, it was exactly that, too good to be true, so I don't trust it. Ugh. All those clothes that I have yet to work on, oh my gosh. Okay. Let's do this. I kind of feel like I want more of that too, so I'm going to do that. They're even wearing red too. You guys might be matching. That's cute. They got a little red, whatchamacallit on. You got a red cape on. The red hats. Ooh, I didn't mean red hat, but maybe they got a red hat. Indiana. Okay, you got boundaries. Know when to put up and let down your walls. Okay, exactly. It's okay and healthy to have them, but try to be mindful of what these boundaries represent and what their purpose is. Are these boundaries set here to keep yourself closed off? Are they set here to ensure your safety? Are they set here to honor yourself and what you desire? You know what I mean? Or are they just placeholders just to keep people out? Like Shrek. It's giving Shrek. Building a wall. You have retreat, time spent alone, reflect on past and current situations. So if you really do got to cancel a date, do your thing. But for others of you, it's just really sitting with yourself before this thing happens, or just in general, and reflecting on what it is you want. And again, like it says, past and current situations. I'm hearing or seeing you guys do both of these at the same time. You're looking at the boundaries you set for yourself and then reflecting on any situation that caused you to set these boundaries. So let's say you are someone who does not... what's the one that's going to come to me first? Oh my gosh. Okay, something stupid. Let's say you made a boundary or set a rule for yourself that why did it just come and go? Oh, okay. My bad. Okay, so you made a rule that you are not going to go out to eat with a certain partner unless... What was it? I don't even care anymore. I don't even care anymore. Just come up with whatever you freaking think, okay? Do it yourself. DIY. Why is this boundary here? I think that's something I need to do for myself. Okay, so it says declutter, let go of old items, create a new sacred space for yourself. So anything you have that needs to go, let it go. And then balance, juggling too many things at once and find some time for yourself. That's so annoying. I had like 3 freaking examples, and as soon as I started talking, they went away. Whatever. If it's meant for you, you'll be like, it's alright, girl. I figured one out. I got an example in my head. I already know what you're talking about. Don't even trip. You can move along. Rejection came out. And illumination. Dreaming of you. Okay, this would be someone, or there's someone that you feel like rejected you, or you felt left out in the cold with, but they're still thinking about you, and that's going to be illuminated. Or you may feel left out by this person, not even intentionally. Maybe they did just need to separate themselves for a little bit. Maybe they did need to reflect. Maybe they did just need some alone time. But in this alone time, they never let go of you, honestly, because they're still thinking about you. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me? Do you? Do you? Yeah, you do. Okay, I'm going to shuffle one more time with this deck before I move on to something else. And possibly even get songs, of course. Reliving the Past came out. I'm hearing an unhealthy pattern. Growth and expansion came out. Again, flowers. Someone could be giving you flowers. I should have bought you flowers. Hold your hand. Should have given you all these hours when I had the chance. Took you to every party. I remembered how much you loved to dance. Do all the things I should have done. I was your man. You left an impression on somebody, so maybe you did leave them, or they left you, and they're like, dang, I am in regret. Oh. Gosh, I twisted my ankle so weird. Okay. Reliving the past and a past life connection. Again, somebody from your past and visitor. They could be coming to see you, or you're going to see them. But something's going to come to the light. They've been thinking about you this whole time and how they want to do better, or take it how it resonates. This is somebody who wants to show up for you better. Maybe because they are reliving the past and how they showed up for other people and want to do better, or because they know about your past and they want to show up for you better. Yeah, back to the rejection card. You probably could have felt like this was dead and gone, over with, whatever. Because it looked like they're having fun still. Don't have too much fun. Please don't forget about me. Try not to love no one. They're playing patty cake. Try not to love no one. I said, baby, don't. Please. Please don't go. Please don't go. Oh, you got my numbers ahead in my phone. Did somebody get caught cheating? Is that what happened? For some, not all, like very slim. And I'm shuffling with a deck I made myself since I'm over here singing songs and they're just coming to me out of nowhere. They all look different. These are like random scrap pieces from my art that I've had. Ooh. So we're going to take this one. Scorpio moon. My Scorpio moon made me hit you up late night to meet like this. I had to let the... Oh, my bad. That's one lyric. The second one is, I had to let the birds soar, man. Not my prerogative how you use your wings. And weren't we talking about wings earlier? Okay, wings and Winx Club. Fairies. And then another lyric is, I'm checking the temperature like a nurse tech. So they are coming back around just to check the temperature. How is it? Is it safe for me to come over here? It's hot over here. Can I cool down with you? What you trying to do? You got me going wild. That one's by me. Okay, we got Sheets by Raven Justice and OMB Peasy. So before I go to this next song, you could have a Scorpio moon, or they could have a Scorpio moon, or something could be taking place on a full moon in Scorpio, okay? Their name could be P, Fabo, Fabio, Pablo. I don't know why I got Fabio. That is so funny. Bear with me, y'all, okay? Next song, Sheets. I thought I told you you're gonna fall in love with me. That's very cocky. That's somebody with that splat, with that energy. I told you you're gonna love it here. What you talking about? And then you had left. It had made me sick. I'm just trying to make it better, baby. Exactly what I just said. Exactly what I just said, honey. You stepped. You got to step in. And they got to feeling that. You are this person. They got to feeling that, okay? And they're just trying to make things right at this point. And then here comes this ignorant-ish. Know these hoes with me. Gotta play your role, baby. No, I don't. First of all, I don't even want to play the game. I didn't know we were playing games. I didn't know games were being played. That could have been you. I wasn't aware of a game starting. What the heck? I just came to socialize. I didn't even come here to play no games. The heck? Call on Me by Sean Millie. Just kidding. Their name could be Raven or Ray. Could be in the justice system, justice or legal system, like they work for the state / government, whoever. They're really tall or could be really tall. And you probably had romantic encounter with them, you know, schmexually, or they want to. It's low-key given, like, I put it on you and I told you I would. I told you gonna love it here. Okay. So next caller. Radio talk. Maybe they have a radio show. Talk on the radio. So it says, call on me, Sean Millie. A Millie. Baby, call on me. Whenever you need me, whenever you get lonely, you can pull up on me. Baby, call on me. So this is someone who wants to be there for you. Okay? This is someone you can, depend on for real. Jesus walks. They could be a Christian. Or Christian. Christian could be the name. They could be from the west side. If you live in Spokane, you know what I'm talking about. But they literally could just live on the west side of the U.S. West Coast, West Side. I'm the slick just because I said West Side like that. Maybe they rep a set. Because even when I did mention the red hat, I was thinking like gang banging, low key, but not. Low key, but not, you know? It was giving a red hat with the sports logo on it, but it was also, for whatever it resonates with, it was giving that. But okay, the other song is Jesus Walks. God showed me the way because the devil's trying to break me down. I want to talk to God, but I'm afraid because we ain't spoken so long. You guys really need to listen to this song, Jesus Walks by Kanye West, and One Wing by Jordan Sparks. 100%. 100%. And I just felt something vibrate on my elbow, and I don't even have anything touching this to do that. Let's do one more song after the back of the deck one. So the next song is Baby. No, it's Trophy. My bad. What the heck? Slow down by Jay Howell. Baby, I'm a trophy. A nigga like me don't come too often. I bet you know and recognize that now. Yeah. So whoever this was, they could have played you. Okay, now that's why they're feeling rejected, because you are having fun without them. You aren't looking back at them. You're not still thinking about them the way they're thinking about you, honey, because you said no. You were playing games. Okay? Playing stupid games, okay? And then it says, I'd rather break hearts than love again. Be cautious loving me. That sounds like you. Again, back to that unhealthy pattern where you close off and you're not willing to let people in, but you want people in, but you don't. I'd rather break hearts than love again. Be cautious with me. You're like, I'm just letting you know. I may stay, I may go. And then their name could have a J in it. Owls could be relevant. Maybe they have a sweater with a big ass owl on it. They do music and have received rewards and awards from doing so. It's giving one of one. Loki is giving one of one by La Russell. When he said, I give all my niggas splits. That means if I'm rich, they rich. But this is someone who puts their people on too. They get put on and they put their people on. We all on the winning team, okay? The winning squad is what it's giving. You on the winning team, baby. So I guess if they want to play games, little do they know you on the winning team, okay? And then we got She's a Bad Mama Jamma by Carl Carlton. Maybe they could have a name like that. Rich Richardson, Arnold Arnoldson, or whatever. Carl Carlton. Maybe they have a name like that, whoever I'm talking about for you. But the lyrics, she's a bad mama jamma, just as fine as she can be. So when they look at you, they say, damn, who is you? You got that good DNA, that good dinner, okay? That good dinner. Talk about that too. So you probably did put it on. You're like, I told you it's that split. You did everything you said you would in the text, pretty much. You were not lying. And then she's poetry in motion, a beautiful sight to see. I get so excited viewing her anatomy. Okay? So this is someone who writes songs about you, because I didn't mention music. They write poetry about you. They write poems about you. They look at you and get inspired. You are truly their muse. Okay? Whether they've said it to you or not, you are their muse. They're like, I want to look at you and look at my son, daughter, whoever, and just be so happy that they look exactly like you. Like copy, paste, upright, keep it. DNA. That is funny. The back of the deck. Y'all see it. Kendrick Lamar. First, last, middle could be Kendrick or Lamar. Okay. Last name is A. Or last initial could be A. Mac could be their name. JK could be your name or theirs. And this could have been someone who tried to humble the mess out of you. So yeah, I'm going to read these lyrics and then I might shuffle again. But we'll see. So we got DNA by Kendrick Lamar. I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA, okay? They know that. They see that when they look at you. Your skin glows. You are glowing at this time. And then I was born like this, since one like this, immaculate conception. This is literally you just hyping yourself up. Like, I don't care what you're trying to do. Because, again, this is someone who's trying to humble you. This was someone who was trying to play games and make it seem like you weren't worth all that and their full attention or whatever. But you're like, honey, to you. To you, you know? That's been my favorite thing to say lately. To you, it's not that serious. To you, it's not that cold. To you, it doesn't mean anything. To you. Okay, and then we got humble. Who that nigga thinking he frontin' on man? Get the fuck off my stage. I'm the Sandman. And it's like, bitch, be humble. Sit down. No. Again, if this is a creative, and I did mention you guys could work together, could have worked together. If this was someone you worked with creatively in the past and they tried to humble the mess out of you and make you feel like you weren't ish, literally in the same like career path. So if you guys were both singers, that makes sense. If you guys were both in plays together, if you guys both play an instrument, that type of thing. You guys did the same exact thing to where you would be on the stage at the same time with each other, same stage, in front of the camera together, whatever it was. You were in this energy where like, I know I'm bad, I'm confident, and God has me here for a reason. And this person, also knowing that you are all that handsome, was low-key like, chill out on all that. Chill out, relax. You know those people that try to humble you when you're like, ooh, I like how my skin looks today. Chill out with all that. You doing too much. Why? It looks good. I'm gonna take a picture. Man, you wildin'. Really? All that? Da-da-da. Move. There's a car coming. Stop trying to, you know, one of those. I like my fit today. It's a little baggy at the ends, don't you think? I like my hair, but you have, like, there's a few strands sticking out. I don't know. Like, you just feel really good about yourself, and they try to make you feel like shit whole time knowing you are the shit, and they know that. That's why they were attracted to you to begin with. So it's like, I like you enough to where, like, yeah, you fine, but I don't want you to know how fine you are. You can't know how fine you are. I can, but you can't. You stay down here. I'm gonna be up here. Or, again, you guys doing the same thing. Yeah, you're a good singer, but your lyrics are a little mid. Or, yeah, you're a good painter. Or, yeah, you're a good director, but like you had some props that weren't moved around. Or, yeah, you're a good photographer, but your editing could be done better. Like, you don't even have a certain software or whatever. Like, bitch, help me then. Help me then. What? Such a problem. Okay. Next up, I did say I wanted more of this, is No Love. Let's do the wing. By J.K. Mack. Slide if you want to. The way that you talking, you finna leave with your back blown. I'm him any way that you put it. Okay. That is funny. I'm getting two messages from this. So the first lyric that I said, slide if you want to, the way you talking, you finna leave with your backbone. This is what I mentioned earlier, how I'm saying, like, you sexting or you talking that talk and you backed it up. This is where that energy is coming in to back that comment up. But, girl, you look good. Why don't you back that up? Nah, I don't want to hold it in my hand. I'm gonna still light it, though. And then do this one, because I want to hold this one, actually. And then the next one, the next message I got, this person could literally just be, like, extremely cocky. I ain't gonna hold you. This one, slide if you want to, the way you talking, you finna leave with your back blown. This is low-key, like, I know you talking that shit, but it sounds like you need to be shut up. You sound like you need some of this, you need some of that. I'm him anyway you put it. Meaning, even though I'm an ain't shit ass person to you, I'm still him. Even though I am a good person, I'm still him. So either way it goes, whether I'm this to you, that to you, whatever. I don't care how you view me, I'm him. Yuck. Politely throw that over there for right now. And then keep calm. So yeah, don't let whoever this is press you. But at the same time, go into another storyline. Keep calm by division. DVSN. Should be here, but you ain't right now. Could be there, but I ain't right now. Both these things could be changed right now. And I shouldn't be thinking about what I would do if I was beside you. For others who don't resonate with the ain't shit ass person, this is someone who genuinely wants to show up with a new face. Ooh, I wrote a song. The lyrics were, Praying that we see that new stage, new ways, new days to love. So finding new ways, praying for better days, to show up for someone you love and to experience love altogether. They really want to show up and show out for you. And like the cards say, what was one of the songs by Sean Millie? Call on me whenever you need me, whenever you get lonely, you can pull up. It is what it is. I got you. Like, I'm trying to be there for you in a way that you need my support this time around and not like how I did it before in the past. And then if you could be someone, if you're someone who is more on the emotional side, they want to be that safe space for you to land. It says keep calm, you know? And also let this be a reminder for you to keep calm, because again, you feel like this person doesn't care about you, the separation or the distance is really bothering you. They ain't going nowhere. They're still in the room. They just had to go sit in the corner for a little bit. Okay. They just had to go sit in the corner for a little bit. I want this next to me. I don't know why, but I do. So I'm going to put you right there. I do see lies and secrets coming out, but I also see someone who isn't trusting their intuition at this time. Like, you're second guessing yourself. If your intuition is telling you that this person's coming around, if this person isn't for you, if this person is for you, if there's a chance for reconciliation, is listen to it. Creativity came out back of the deck. Have fun and express yourself in new ways. The wisdom card came out. Knowledge gained through experiences or from a wise counselor. So yeah, this alone time, they were getting advice from other people too, or you could be getting advice from other people, or literally reading. I think I saw that. It's on the High Priestess card. I was looking at her book. It is in reverse, but I'm pointing that out. Sacrifice, giving up something now for a future reward. And then self-limiting beliefs. Negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. Yeah. Expecting the worst is exactly what's going to happen. If you keep expecting the worst is just going to have to show itself to you, right? Law of attraction, thoughts become things. Exactly. If you go into something expecting it not to work, it's literally not going to work. You already set the tone. You already went into this expecting to lose, so you're going to lose. Just like, oh, it irritates me. Playing on a team, a sports team with people who have already given up before the game could even really start. We're still in the first quarter. Why are you not getting the rebound? Why are you not pressing this guy? Why aren't you on defense? You know what I'm saying? It's irritating. Because, like, we're going to lose. Because you already came into this, like, we're going to lose. And we're actually going to lose because your belief in losing, your thoughts become things, right? What you believe in affects what you do, how you do it, and who you do it with. If you already go into something believing that it's not going to work, you're going to go into it acting like it's not going to work. So you're not going to show up 100%. You're not going to put in the work. You're not going to care. And you're just going to be lazy. You know? And then you're going to be like, oh, I knew it wasn't going to work. Well, you didn't really give it a chance to work. It had no other option but to not work. Literally. Because you didn't go into it wanting it to work, expecting it to work, and even acting like you were going to try to make it work. Literally. It's so stupid. It's so pointless. Don't even sign up to play if you don't actually want to play. Don't get your ass off that bench knowing that when you get on the court, you're not going to give it 100%. Again, it's back to this game stuff. Why are you playing games? Why are you playing games? What game are you playing? How about that? Instead of why are you playing games, figure out what game are you playing. Are we playing the same thing? Is this chess, not checkers? Because I've been playing chess and you over here with a red and a black. And what board is that? These pieces don't match. What the heck? The game I'm trying to play has money in it. Why you got little tiles? We're not going to be able to play the same game if we don't have the same tools. We can't play the same game if we're not even on the same page. Okay? And then people don't even know we're on the same team if we're not wearing the same freaking jerseys. So are we on the same team or are you against me? Type-ish. Are you for me or against me? Really? You know? What is the reason? Okay. What else do I feel like doing? Oh my gosh. For those of you who do end up getting on the same page, playing on the same team, y'all are going to be attached to the hip. Attached at the hip for sure. I'm seeing like a cheerleader and a ball player type archetype. Okay, let's get advice, like additional, because I know it goes, this has a gift, a challenge, and action. Okay, so let's get an action card and a gift card. What's the next action steps you guys need to take, if anything else, and then the gift. I'm only going to shuffle once for the action and then once for the gift. So if nothing comes out for action, y'all ain't gotta do nothing because it was already explained in the reading. And then if nothing comes out for the gift, it's meant to be a surprise. So action steps for the collective. And I think I'm gonna come back on here later, but we'll see. I want to do a separate message, but this one seems like it should be a standalone. Action, introspection, I like that. And then it has the chakras right here in alignment. It's also giving Hercules too. Okay, so that's the action, 5 and 50. And then that was action. Let's get a gift card. Let's get a gift card, a post-it note. You could literally be getting a gift card. I want to invest in you. Express yourself in new ways. When you do, if you are getting a gift card, I want you to try to spend it on something new, something you've never done before, whether it's a medium, whether it's any type of creative expression. Invest in something you haven't tried before and just have fun with it. Something that's fun, something that won't get you too angry and flustered if you can't get it right, because again, you remember it's just meant to be fun to begin with and you don't have to take it too seriously, okay? So the action, we have 12th house, introspection. Okay, introspect. This situation is complex, so learn what's going on behind the scenes before you act. Come on. Look for private motives, hidden enemies, and surprise angels. Take time alone. Come on, where'd that reflect card go? Where'd it go, baby? Retreat, my bad, retreat. It already came out. Okay, so it says take time alone to develop an idea or listen within, okay? The 12th house speaks on both who you are when no one's looking and the fact that your fate is linked to every other sentient being, okay? We are all connected. Work with this metaphor. We are all Alzheimer's? No. We are all cells in the body of the divine. It is essential that you take care of yourself, your individual self, and honor who you are. Exactly, I mentioned that. Honor who you are, baby. But also, you must acknowledge that you work within an organism, aka your family, culture, that operates within the body of all creation. So if you choose to take care of yourself and disregard the rest, you become a cancer that brings illness to that great body. If you deny your individuality, you can't do what you were born to do. Who am I yelling at right now? I'm gonna run it back. If you take care of yourself and disregard the rest, you become a cancer that brings illness to the great body, the collective. If you deny your individuality, you can't do what you were born to do. Both realities are clear and true. You do exist independently, and you are a part of this collective, but it's just a perspective shift. You are one, but we are one at the same time. Make sense? It's impractical to get lost in oneness, whether in spiritual bliss or over-identification with your group. And did I skip a sentence? No, I didn't. And neglect your own individual health. But it can spiritually... What the heck? Am I skipping lines? My bad, this is small. But it can be spiritually painful to feel stuck in the isolated single cell mindset. So spiritual practice can help you find all healthy midpoints between a disconnect, lonely state and a state of connection. Connection to one another, to a cause, to the divine, grounding, all that helps you return to your personal path, okay? Through connection is what helps you on your personal path, okay? So we ain't got to do this ish alone. I mean, yeah, spend some time alone, but also, like they said, it's a perspective shift. How are you taking care of yourself to take care of others? And last one, the gift here is Aries, act. I love that. The action was to think and introspect before you act, and then the gift is the act card. I like that. Picasso. So it says Aries marks the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere. After a long dark winter, the dead landscape comes alive. Plants, again being brought up, were shorn of leaves and dormant, now breathe new life. This is a brave miracle, and it can be your miracle. Feeling the flow of it, feeling the flow of your inner life force and trusting the divine direction and summoning the courage to begin. What did she say? Trust the divine? What's that say? Surrender to the divine? Exactly. Miracles can and will happen if you believe in them. My favorite affirmation that's got me through a lot and brought a lot to me. My belief in the impossible is what makes it possible. Every time. Every time without fail. My belief in the impossible is what makes it possible every time. And it should be mind-blowing me every single time, but it works every time. Your belief in the impossible is what makes it possible, okay? So what else was I gonna do? Let's do one more Moonology card. I hope this message has been resonating for you guys, making sense. I said one more, back of the deck. Keep it cool. Your commitment is being tested. Hey, this is your commitment to yourself, your goals, and your commitment to this relationship that's being tested right now. Taking it however it resonates. I think all apply, actually. Oh my gosh. I didn't know this card was on the ground underneath me. Remember I just said I feel like I need to keep lighting this and keeping the wings next to me? This says spread your wings. Confidence that leads to freedom and growth. Turn up. Okay. What? And then it says balance spirituality and practicality, okay? So if you've been more woo-woo and not here, come back to Earth. Come back to planet Earth, okay? I was just saying prayer works, honey, which it does. But prayer without work is dead. Point blank, period. I don't care what type of spiritual practice you are doing if you're not applying it. You know, if you're not taking what you're learning here and actually applying it. Again, if you're just someone who stays up in here and not where your 2 feet are. Like a big daydreamer energy really is what I was getting. But yeah, it says spread your wings, confidence that leads to freedom and growth. Some of you may feel like you're being free, like you see yourself as this free person because you aren't tied down. But the thing is, you are. You're just not tied down to a person. You're tied down to these unhealthy ass, toxic ass boundaries you have set for yourself respectfully, and these toxic ass, unhealthy ass patterns that you fall victim to every time. You know, it's giving Pinocchio. I got no strings to hold me down. That's what you think. Pinocchio thought he couldn't be held down the whole time, whatever that creepy guy's name was. He's like, actually, I still got you wrapped around my finger. Just because you can't visibly see the strings, honey, you can't move until I tell you to. Type. You still can't jump unless I say jump. Type, right? Think of that as your boundaries. Maybe even these negative thoughts, too. I'm free. I ain't bound to nothing. You're bound to these thoughts in your head. You're bound to your mind. You're bound to these things outside of connection, outside of yourself. So yeah, spread your wings. And I'm visibly seeing, like, you know, in the movies when they catch an animal and it has like all those nets, I'm visibly seeing you break through it, like literally the think, 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 think. How this sounds? Literally think, think, think. That's how I'm hearing it right now. Think, think, think. opening your wings and flying. I even heard the song Fly by Jay Holiday, which used to have me joke. Oh. He said, I'ma let you fly and pray you come back to me, 'cause I still believe. Oh, and I got a big old butterfly right there too. Anyways, I'm gonna let you fly and pray you come back to me, meaning I'm gonna let you do your thing on your own and pray you come back. What is that? Hummingbirds, they always come back to the same place that they drink from, is what I heard. Like they have memory to where they can leave for X amount of time and they'll always come back. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. If there's anything else. What else for the collective? Moving tried to come out. You're on the right path, did though. And distance and travel. Turn up. Okay. Confirmation you're on the right path. You're exactly where you're supposed to be and where you need to be at this time. And then I'm going to use my deck. I made myself. I think it's so cool. You can see through them. They're all different. Again, used with my art scraps. What's that? Let me do it. Because you know I got to. That was clean. Till I got to the end, I was clean. Do what feels right, even if you have to go against people. Honey, I'm in a giddy ass mood right now. That is funny. That was solid as a rock, baby. And what else, if anything? One more shuffle, and then I'm gonna call it good. You saw how that was clean as a mug, honey. Anything else? I knew it. 2 blues came out too. Blues clues. Make sure your words are in alignment with what you do. Exactly. And then, no one is entitled to know everything about your life. Point blank, period. Okay? So yeah, that was the end of the reading. Let me know how and if it resonated in the comments section below. If you want to book your personal reading, the information will be in my description box below, okay? Sounding like a real YouTuber in these streets. What? If you want to tip your girl, the information for that will also be in the description. All I am some, tell a friend to tell a friend. Your girl is back doing readings, okay? Back doing readings, and I'm out here showing up, okay? My commitment to this is being tested. I'm still showing up, okay? Regardless of who shows up, I'm still showing up because I want to be here, okay? But yeah, that's it. Y'all have a good night. Think.